couple of weeks back I dropped a review for that Adidas Supernova Rise, which for sure was actually quite a comfortable pair of running shoes apparently. And now in the second half of March, at least here in the UK, we got two other releases for the same Supernova, but one of it was slightly cheaper, for which I already dropped a review. And we also had another one which we're gonna have a look at today, which will come at the same retail price as the Supernova Rise. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at another release for the Adidas Supernova, but this one will be slightly different. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in the same box as the other two, which will come in this black color, and this one will have this Adidas logo in this gray color here on top. We're also gonna have a few other small Adidas logos on each side. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at one out of two colors available for now for this Adidas Supernova Solution. As I said earlier guys, in the last let's say 2 months, Adidas has brought a few new releases for this Supernova range. One of it was the Supernova Rise, for which I dropped already a review, and for sure that one felt quite squishy and comfortable underfoot, and that one came at 130 pounds, which will be the case for the today's pair as well. And this one will be available besides this blue and gray colorway in a white and black as well. And I need to admit that taking this one out of the box, I wasn't entirely sure what's the difference between this Solution and the Rise one. It really feels that more than 90% is gonna be the same pair of shoes, but when actually putting it on foot, you'll realize that this one will be slightly a bit wider, and the actual midsole is not gonna be as squishy as that one. As for this one, we're gonna have some stability rods here towards the back of the foot. And it seems that this one will also have in its upper, I would say, at least 20% recycled content. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have this sandwich type mesh material, which will come in this dark blue colorway, and the second one will be in a light blue colorway, which will sit underneath. So I would say that this one feels roughly the same as the Supernova Rise, and I would say that this material will be actually present for more than 90% for this upper. For this one, we're also gonna have some very small rubberized dots, which will start from here at the front, and it will become slightly bigger as we go towards the heel section. Of course, as usual in the midfoot, we're also gonna have the very well-known 3 stripes, which will be made out of some rubberized materials, and these ones will come in the same material on both sides. As you can see on the medial side, underneath these 3 stripes, we're also gonna have some second rubberized material, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's there for an extra stability. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have these punch out holes, which will also have some rubberized material on top. And these ones will keep in place these flat blue laces, which are actually quite thin. And underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have roughly the same tongue as the Supernova Rise, which for sure has actually a very good amount of padding. Nevertheless, this one will come in this dark blue colorway. We're also gonna have this Supernova Solution written here in the midfoot. As you can see, we're gonna finish here at the top, where we're gonna have this neoprene type of material, which on top will have this Adidas logo in this blue color. And talking about this neoprene, we're also gonna have it present here just above the heel section in the same material and with some extra padding, and covering the whole heel section. We're gonna have this plasticky material which will also be stitched, and on top we're gonna have the same Adidas logo as the one used here at the tongue in the same blue color. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this blue lining which has a very nice texture, and this one will also have a lot of padding inside, which if I'm not mistaken was the same for the Supernova Rise. So for sure this one will keep your foot quite good in place. And then at the bottom we're gonna have yet again the same foam insole which will be present for most of these releases for 2024, which will come in this black color, and this one will also have this cutout here at the back of the heel. And as usual we're also gonna have this Supernova lettering imprinted here at the heel section in this white color. So now guys, we can go to this new type of foam coming from Adidas, which is called the Dream Strike Plus, which for sure it's actually quite squishy and very comfortable underfoot. But it seems that this part here at the bottom, which will come in this blue color and will start from the midfoot going back to the heel section, will have some stability rods which will help guide the foot for smoother transitions. So for sure I feel that this one is the only difference comparing with the Supernova Rise. So for sure I find that this one will be slightly a bit more stiffer, at least here at the bottom, but I would say that the overall design will be almost the same as the other two, which will be the Rise and also the Stride. So now guys, we can finish with this Adiwear rubber outsole, which will come in this black, white and yellow color, which will also have these cutouts at the front in the midfoot and also at the heel section, which will reveal this Dream Strike foam. For sure this one is actually quite flexible. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one I just went with my true to size, and for me, as I have a skinny feet, I feel that this one is slightly a bit too roomy, which to be honest it wasn't the case for the Supernova Rise. So I would say that this one will be slightly a bit wider, but lengthwise this one is actually quite good. So I would say that for people with normal feet, I guess it will be just fine. And if you have wide feet, guys, it's either you're gonna stay with your true to size or try at least a half size up. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from Adidas for this Supernova Solution, in my opinion, it's bringing, I would say, quite decent materials, but to be honest, this mesh material used for this upper feels that it's been around for a couple of years and it didn't change too much. But I would say that for 130 pounds, maybe this is something that we just need to get used to it. But I would say that having this Dream Strike Plus, for sure, Adidas has found the replacement for the very well-known Boost. It really feels that this one is gonna be slightly a bit more lightweight and also quite comfortable underfoot. And as I said earlier, this one really looks like the Supernova Rise, but it will just have those stability rods, which for sure will help. And I've just realized that this one, if I'm not mistaken, will be a direct competitor for the Nike Pegasus range. And to be honest, if you would put me to choose between the two, I have no idea which one I would go for. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these brand new releases coming from Adidas, which for today was this Supernova Solution. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.